Always, it's a pleasure and honor to represent the design and construction team, and we'll bring them up in order to fill you in on where we're at with Y and Z and T and U. First up would be Paul Westberg from Westberg and White. Excuse me, Angel Husband from HMC. Thank you, Paul.
We look alike, that's why. Okay, let's see. Good evening, everyone. Jefferson Middle School. This project is DSA approved, and we are currently bidding it. I believe bids will open on the 23rd. Phasing schedule is in progress. The president will present the bids to the school board on August 2015. The tentative construction schedule is from September of 2015 through September 2016. And unfortunately, Yukon Elementary School and Edison Elementary School will be postponed until 2016 in the summer. Are there any questions?
Nope.
Okay. West High School and Richardson Middle School, these are both modernizations. Currently, we're in the site committee meetings for both projects. The site investigations have been completed, and they will be presented to the committee meetings. The present plans to the school board will be presented on October 2015, and the community meetings will be to be determined. We'll be submitting the plans to DSA November 2015. We're on track right now. There are no delays. Tentative construction schedule will be from June 2016 to September 2018. Are there any questions?
That schedule applies to both schools?
For both schools.
So a 2-year time period for?
There may be a shortened time for Richardson Middle School, but
okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Uh-huh. All right. Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Good evening, board members. Good to be here. My projects. Oh. Torrance High School. Lots of things going on. Dawn is knocking the ever loving bejeebers out of lots of parts of the school site, and we're working on phase 1, 2, and 3 at the present time, and we're getting ready in September to jump into phase 4, and you see the construction schedule is 2015 last April through August 2017. Any questions?
For the 100th anniversary.
For the 100th anniversary.
Is there any potential for like the gym or, really heavily used areas to be done prior to that, or we're not promising anything?
Don?
Yeah, the gym is due to be done by Thanksgiving.
That's what I was hoping. I thought that was true. Thanks.
Yeah. Good. Carr, Casimir, bidding process, phasing plans. I'll be here next month to present bids along with Balfour Beatty, and also I'll be talking about the pool project. Tentative schedule September 15, 2015 to 2016, and like Angel, Lincoln Elementary is postponed until 2016. Any questions?
Nope.
Okay. Since I'm at the podium, I'll jump to the bottom picture, and then Angel can come up and fill you in on the others. But we're having another final planning meeting on the pool aquatic center coming up at the end of this particular month. This is one site that happens to be a brand new site for all players. In other words, we're not going to an existing site and doing a lot of modernization, new construction. So we've had a lot of vetting of what was out on that site, as it was a Navy site at one time. And we've found that some utilities kind of bisect through where we're planning to put the facility. But those utilities are pretty simple and straightforward, and we can kind of relocate them around the pool. And then we're doing our final budgets right now. We're really close to where we have been given a budget to. And so we're doing everything we can. We're going to be coming back to the committee at the end of this month to kind of review those budgets and see if there's anything, if we have a little bit of a bid bust or things that we might be to defer until later. Otherwise, I'll be coming to you on, I think, the 17th for the board meeting and presenting you with a couple different designs. One is from your old local architect look, and the other one's a little more modern. and let you guys pick what you want. All right? Any
The
questions
pool
on the
for
pool?
the auditoriums.
The pool. I'm not in the auditoriums.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So,
Okay.
so a little more artistic, kind of like columns. and-
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's.
Just checking.
I think you'll be happy with it. Yeah, it's a one-off facility, and because of what I'm doing right here, on Thursday, I'm being interviewed at El Camino College to do the same thing.
Oh,
They need an aquatic center. I won't make it as nice because I don't want it to be as competitive as ours here.
wow, I'm surprised they have money for it. But
Well, they do bonds.
I just wanted to know how far in advance we'll have the sort of finalized plans of the meeting. Will we have them earlier than the required time period for that
You'll be
meeting?
able to
Or
review them probably a week in advance. So you
Okay,
can
that's what I was
Kind
hoping.
of take a look at them.
because there's always questions and issues.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was my
Okay.
question.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I think fortunately, we won't have 1,100 softball girls in the audience this time.
Let's hope
Okay?
not.
Let's hope. And Angel.
All right, first I'm going to talk about the middle school gymnasiums. As you know, there are 7 sites. We're going to move forward with the 3 sites, Casimir, Jefferson, and Richardson, since the board has approved the design from the last meeting. Casimir and Jefferson will be, hopefully we'll get those approved, and then we can fold them into the construction schedule for those 2 modernizations. And then the Richardson gymnasium, we are going to be folding that into the Richardson mod to be submitted into DSA at the same time. The auditoriums, we are working on the West High School auditorium to be folded into the West High School modernization. We are planning on trying to submit that into DSA by November. And we'll be submitting our design progress that we have so far to the board on July 20th.
Cool.
Will we see some drawings before then?
Absolutely.
Okay.
They're actually completed now, so we've.
Can you get them to us
submitted
now, because I've got
It
to actually
would be
be in
helpful.
Catalina for the meeting.
Will
It'd be
do.
nice to get them,
that. Okay.
Yes.
and just so I can see them and play with them this week, since you said they're done.
Yeah, and we've actually designed them all for all 3 sites for north and south, and we've gone over all the colors and materials with each site.
So you've got full inside, outside drawings,
And we
elevations,
completed
everything.
the fly-through for that building.
Good,
too.
okay, so we can get those like maybe tomorrow?
ASAP anyway.
I'm looking at the superintendent and the architect, so they're looking away.
I'll send them again to the construction manager, and then they'll probably forward it over to you guys.
Electronically would be good.
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah,
Unless you
emails.
want a hard copy.
No, I mean, just, yeah, I just need a soft copy.
all right.
We have a PowerPoint.
Perfect.
Okay, whatever way, but yeah, just so we can run
What
it.
you
Okay.
can miss, Mr. Lee, is the animation, because it takes up too much,
Yeah.
I don't-
Space,
I
yeah.
don't need
Yeah.
Do you want me to
animation.
FaceTime it?
so you'll miss the animation.
I'm bummed.
Actually, I had a similar question about the placement of the middle school gym at Richardson.
Okay.
Can we get,
Well, yeah, we're working on that.
okay, I
we're
just
working
would like
on
to
that.
have that information ahead of time, so,
Okay,
Which a ways off.
okay.
It's a ways
Yeah.
off. It's a long ways off.
right.
Now, it's not too far off if they're talking about doing a,
It's a ways
at
off.
the,
It's a ways off.
oh, okay.
Are
So
there
this
any
time
other-
frame may be changing.
Are there
Okay.
any other questions?
None.
No? Okay, Tom?
I got one quick little ad. There was a little bit of money in the new bond for Torrance Auditorium. And so we're going to be meeting real soon with Kareem and his little group to kind of find out how we're going to spend that money. And we'll let you know how that goes.
And there was some talk of air conditioning for that structure.
Kareem needs to make the decision.
There was some talk, and I forwarded some information, and I'll go over that with Kareem.
Okay.
See if he wants to spend it that way or other ways.
Okay, good. Thank
Good?
you.
All right.
Doesn't the board get to make that decision?
Yeah, would that not be a board decision?
I mean, that's his budget, so, and that's gonna eat up a lot of his budget, so he needs to make that decision.
But the board could decide something else.
You could decide something else, but then you're gonna have to tell me how to pay for it.
It'll be okay.
I don't know if I.
Well, maybe we could get that same information that was sent to Kareem to,
He doesn't have information.
Mr. Snaggle,
Sir, yes, sir. I was thinking about the Corvette.
I am too.
Safety and security. We have completed the design, obviously, that was presented to the board as it relates to the surveillance piece. We have worked diligently with all the site principals, and we are going to address 15 of the 29 sites immediately and anticipate coming to you sometime next month to approve bids on the fencing, and we'll be rocking and rolling on that soon. Anticipating starting somewhere around September and completing the lion's share of that in September of next year, with the outlaying 8 schools inclusive of the last 6 elementary sites yet to be determined.
You mean September of the next school year? not
Correct.
September of 2016.
That
Yes.
is one and the same.
Okay, good, okay.
Okay?
No, it isn't one of the same. Next school year would be September of 2015. Next September next
You
year,
are correct. We will start,
so it'd be 2015.
we'll start at the beginning of this school year and hopefully complete with that.
Okay, that's, okay, good.
You're on it. I don't know if I want to be at the city meeting.
Yeah, we want to start on the fencing. Mainly, this is the wrought iron fencing.
Yeah, my father-in-law asked a question, so I better get the answer. At Jefferson, where there's 2 sides to the school, basically the Carson side and the main front side, will both of those sides be wrought iron or just the front?
Just front, as it currently stands.
Okay,
The backside where the gymnasium would be placed will have new chain link.
okay,
All that comes out.
good, okay.
Well, that's consistent with the sites that have been done.
Correct. And that's what, for example, that's what North will have, all down Yukon.
Any questions for Don Rondeau while he's in the audience?
No,
Okay. I defer to Dr. Stowe for a technology update.
Okay, Friday we held our first meeting with SigmaNet and Dell. SigmaNet's the provider that was approved by the board on June 29th, and we're moving forward with plans for the purchase of 1,400 laptops and 400 roughly desktops for all of our staff and teachers. In addition, we will have printers for all the teachers as well. We had a team from IT go over to Redondo Beach this week and look at their case, which is the system management, for the software management system, and that we were impressed with that. And so we're going to get training rolling very quickly for our IT staff so that when we develop the image within the next couple weeks, that we'll be able to quickly get these machines in the hands of some test users. I have about 80 teachers that are going to be responsible for doing training at their respective school sites, as I outlined in the plan in June. And so we're going to get a number of these people the Dell devices. Our target is about August 8th so that we can have them use them for a couple weeks, maybe work out any bugs before we then roll it out to all the teachers on September 8th and 9th.
oh, by the way, the Wi-Fi is working so well that my phone's set up to pick up TUSD's Wi-Fi, so across the street, I can get a faint signal from Jefferson.
You're stealing our Wi-Fi.
I pretty much am, but, it doesn't quite run Netflix the way I want it to, but it was funny because I'm playing with it, trying to get it to do something, and it kept clicking to the TUSD one, so I had to override it from the backyard. So anyway, that's it.
And we are buying that technology rather than leasing.
Yes, we're purchasing it along with a 5-year warranty agreement through the vendor.
That's all there is to report. Any questions for any of the team?
Nope.
I don't.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Something else we could keep them here for.
No, we can't. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn?
Thank
Second.
you. Good, so adjourned.